and go up to a 6 or a 6.5.
So start at 5.5, and then depending on the conditions, like you're going up a mountain, you might need to adjust it higher.
So 6 or 6.5 when it gets to somewhere steep and stuff like that. The real way that you kind of set this is you go about 20-25 miles an hour, you apply the brake, and if the trailer's still pushing into you when you come to a stop,
feel that? Like I'll feel, okay.
So here's the thing. When you come to a stop at like a red light and stuff, and you know how the truck just kind of settles, maybe it just does that little back and forth when you sit. With the trailer, when you come to a stop, you feel that weight still listing you forward if the brakes aren't being applied enough. Then the inverse, which it's much easier to feel this, when the trailer's stopping the truck, it'll jerk you back violently. So you'll know immediately that you need to back this down a bit more. I already go about 20 in a loop and I apply the brakes and I see if we're stopping nice and tandem. I want a slight bias towards what's heavier here. So you guys are about the same, so I'm gonna just let the trailer kind of lead the braking a bit, especially because when you get up in higher speeds, or if you're in, like I said, stop and go traffic, you want earlier in the brake cycle for the trailer already be coming to a stop. So always keep in mind, you can go up to a 6 probably your next trip from now, but while it's empty, 5.5 is a nice place to start.
Okay.
So turn your marker lights or your headlamps on for
What's
me.
a marker light?
So
hazards?
So you see to the right of auto, that first click?
To the right of auto.
So that puts the lights on your trailer on and like the corner lights on your truck on, but it won't actually turn on the headlamps on the truck. And what this just did
is that behind the Airstream?
This is behind the Airstream.
Oh, okay,
so
cool.
This is actually your rear window awning here. So it gives you enough room to come to a stop before you lose out the ability to walk around the coach, access the storage, or open that guy up. But what we see here on the horizon is an entire lane of traffic behind you to the left and the right. So these mirrors are pretty fantastic for 25 feet, and 25 feet is like my favorite look at that. 25 feet is like my favorite profile, because when you take a turn, it doesn't really swing out behind you. But this will give you enough room, like let's say you want to make a lane departure to left and right and someone's shooting up,
you'll be able to
see them coming a little early. And it does have volume, so if someone's back there telling you to stop or cut it to the right or the left, you'll be able to hear them. And then a brightness adjustment in case there's a lot of glare on the screen, or you make it out west where it's super bright. This pair you're not going to need. It's for if you added additional cameras.
Okay. Would you leave this on the whole time you're driving?
I used to, only because I was towing with a Cayenne where the mirrors really didn't cover the trailer for me, so this was super helpful. Good, but there's no need in that. It's not necessary for you to do so.
It might be good in the beginning while I'm learning, just because you're pointing around like cars, cutting,
the corners of the trailer and everything. The goal is for this to become a nice extension of the vehicle behind you, and you just get kind of a muscle memory for where she is.
Okay.
Any other questions for me?
No, I think I'm good. I thought this was gonna be more complicated. I mean, I'm sure it's
keep in mind, I'm gonna be here in the morning. I'm working tomorrow, so before you guys leave,